Hello, in today's session we will see how to create our own domain using Neumann V2 platform. First, we need to log into our Neumann system domain, which in our case is Amplify domain. Click on the menu, Design, New Domain. First, we need to introduce or key in the main info of the domain. We will key in the mandatory fields only, but you could key in any additional info that you need. But for this training session, we will key in only the mandatory fields. We will start by the title of the domain, training D. Now we will add the image for the domain, listing image. So we will go to and we will select the same image for the domain. Now we go to next, and we need to create or choose a database for our domain. We have possibility to choose any of the 4 types, which are Oracle, MySQL, MS SQL, or H2. In our training session, this session will choose the H2 DB. So by default, the name of the domain will be added as title of the DB. Okay, so the DB title will be training D DB. As a host, I will choose my local host. Now the catalog, I will create a new one called TRDB, which is training DB, TRDB. To note that we could have an already existing DB that we could choose. Okay, and for the user for the H2 it's SA. Now we will go to next screen. Now to be able to access this domain, we need an admin user. So I will create one. And here we'll key in the email that will represent the user to access the domain. Now we will see once it's created, and we need to key in a password and confirm this password. Now we go to the summary. It will give us a summary of what we selected, created, the name of the domain, the name of the DB, and the user that we created, the admin user. We save the domain. Now the domain will take less than a minute to be created. The domain will be created, and 4 additional DBs related to this domain will be created. One for campaign, one for KPI, one for support. Any system file that needed will be created under support, and the domain DB. Now once it's created, it will refresh the Amplify domain, and we can see that under domains we have a new domain created, training DB. So we'll access it. Now we notice that the user I created is the same that I will access this domain with. Now we can see here the domain logo, login, and also we can see here the domain logo, and we can see the 4 DB related to this domain. So I will close my domain and refresh the system domain. Okay, log in, and here we can see that when I access the domains, the training DB, I have the listing logo that I already inserted. So we have the listing logo and we have the domain logo. Okay, and this will conclude our session for today. Thank you.